Hey explorer! Get ready for an exciting journey into the mysterious world nestled deep within your own body. Are you ready to learn about the astonishing world of tiny inhabitants that wield incredible power over your body and mind, holding secrets that could send shivers down your spine? Or that lurking within your eyes, there are fleeting movements that conjure eerie moments from your life? Imagine a sizzling potbelly concocting the ultimate powerful elixir, voracious, and ready to dissolve anything that dares to cross its path. Delve beneath your surface, and you'll discover a psychic power waiting to be discovered. That's not all. There's more, waiting to reveal itself. Whoa, don't stress. This isn't a trailer for some horror sci-fi movie. It's actually a fascinating journey into the mysteries within you, the real mind-blowing reality you never knew existed. Are you ready to explore? Join us as we count down 6 extraordinary facts about the human body. Number 6. Did you know that your body plays host to a multitude of microbes that actually outnumber the trillions of cells in your body by a factor of at least 1.3 to 1? What? Yes, that's right. You are more microbes than you are human. Well, if their numbers don't spark enough wonder, here's the mind-blowing fact. These teeny tiny residents of your gut are the architects of your mood. They produce about 90 to 95% of the serotonin in your body. Yep, the same happy hormone that influences your moods and well-being. Huh, intriguing, isn't it? Imagine a day when everything feels a bit gloomy and you decide to treat yourself to a massive plate of your favorite spaghetti loaded up with turkey mince. As you savor each bite, little did you know that the turkey is loaded with tryptophan, a special ingredient that acts as a building block for serotonin. Now, as you enjoy that delicious meal, something extraordinary is happening inside of you. Your little helpers, the gut microbes, start creating your happy hormone from the amino acid tryptophan. It's like they're brewing up a potion of happiness in your belly. As these serotonin molecules travel up to your brain, they work their magic. All of a sudden, you notice a shift in your mood. The stress seems to fade away, and you find yourself smiling. Quite fascinating, huh? Now, buckle up for an additional mind-blowing fact. While your human genome comprises around 25,000 genes, the lively squad of microbes in your gut, aka the microbiota, express an astonishing 3 million distinct genes. Mind-boggling, isn't it? The fascinating part is that many of these bacterial genes play a crucial role in constructing molecules that let you digest food, keep harmful microbes at bay, and even feel emotions. But hang on, they're not doing you a favor for free, but rather in exchange for a constant and unlimited supply of food. So as you see, turns out we are more microbes than human after all. Number 5. Let's explore the next extraordinary fact about the human body. You might have witnessed the healing power of your body countless times, from simple skin bruises to mending bone fractures. But do you know who the real champion in the regenerative game is? Let's welcome the champion organ, our liver, with its extraordinary regenerative capacity. Even if up to 90% of the liver takes a hit, the repair mechanisms kick in, and this phenomenal organ can bounce back to its full size. What? There is a catch though. It might not regain its original shape, but it's all about restoring function rather than maintaining its looks. Here are a few interesting facts about your liver's superpowers. The liver's regenerative capacity is fueled by its primary cells called hepatocytes. They start multiplying to make up for lost tissue, ensuring that the liver can resume its essential functions. This regenerative ability is not just a fun fact, it has real-world implications. In medical procedures like partial liver transplants, both the donor's and the recipient's livers can regenerate to near normal size. It's a win-win situation for saving lives. While the liver might not regain its original shape after a significant loss, the focus is on functionality. The goal here is to ensure that the restored liver can effectively carry out its myriad of tasks, ranging from detoxification to nutrient processing. So, while you can marvel at the resilience of your body's regenerative abilities, remember to appreciate it from a safe distance. Leave the limb-cutting stunts to the superheroes in comic books. Your body's regenerative powers are already hard at work behind the scenes. Number 4. Did you know that every hour as you go about your day, you casually shed about 0.03 to 0.09 grams of skin? That's approximately 500 million skin cells per day, which over a lifetime could amount to a whopping 35 kilograms. Yes, you heard that right. That's roughly half the weight of your average adult body. Crazy, right? So, the next time you're vacuuming, think about this. Most of the dust in your house is basically made up of your own dead skin cells. Yep, you're basically vacuuming up after yourself, literally. It's like your skin is leaving a trail of breadcrumbs wherever you go. Cleaning the house just got a whole lot weirder, huh? But whoa, hang on. In a weird twist, it seems like these shed skin flakes might not be that bad after all. A 2011 study published in the Journal of Environmental Science and Technology discovered that the squalene oil found on the shed skin cells reacts with harmful ozone in houses, offices, and airplanes, keeping the air clean and reducing ozone levels by 2 to 15%. So you're basically doing your home, and maybe the world, a favor. There is a bit of a twist though. Ozone is of course good for shielding the Earth from radiation, but too much of it at a ground level can damage your lungs if you breathe it in a lot. Does this have you pondering, despite shedding millions of cells per day, how your skin manages to stay intact? Well, it's all thanks to your skin's incredible regenerating capacity. As soon as the skin cells die, they swiftly replace themselves with new ones, ensuring a continuous renewal process even before all the dead skin has been shed. If you take a moment to look down at your skin right now, you're likely staring at 18 to 23 layers of dead skin on top of the superficial layer called the epidermis. This topmost layer, known scientifically as a stratum corneum, then gradually dries out and becomes tiny flakes we know so well. And guess what? Your skin doesn't waste any time. The entire process of your skin replacing itself with a fresh layer is completed in about 27 days. Your skin doing a quick costume change right in front of your eyes, but without you even realizing it. The amazing body doing its amazing things once again. Number 3. Did you know that behind your ribcage lies a sizzling and potent concoction, voracious and ready to melt down anything that dares to cross its path? Your stomach, that voracious food reservoir tucked just under your ribcage that goes into a tizzy over an expired buffalo wing, can actually dissolve razor blades. Difficult to believe, right? Ever heard about that stomach acid experiment with razor blades, batteries, and pennies? No, it didn't involve a group of scientists feeding razor blades, coins, and batteries to human subjects. Instead, they submerged these objects in an acidic solution resembling stomach acid, which is basically hydrochloric acid, maintaining it at 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Your stomach gastric acid has a pH value between 1 and 3, which is considered highly acidic on the scale of 0 to 14. And the results? After around 24 hours, the razor blades showed significant corrosion, losing about 63% of their original weight. Surprisingly, even disc batteries started breaking down, albeit at a slower rate. The real shocker? Pennies remained unscathed, no corrosion whatsoever. Yeah, now we know why when little ones accidentally swallow pennies, well, without getting too graphic, they're likely to see them again within 48 hours. We also know why if they accidentally eat a disc battery, it's straight to the hospital. Now, you might be wondering, what is such a powerful acid doing in our stomach? Let's find out. Your stomach acid or gastric juice, which is a mixture of acid, enzymes, and mucus secretions, is a watery, colorless fluid produced by the lining of your stomach. Two of the main tasks of your gastric acid are making food more digestible by breaking it down into smaller pieces and defending you against pathogens and microbes that could make you sick. But hold on, how does your stomach manage to avoid self-digestion with such a potent elixir? Here's where the mucus cells swoop in as the unsung heroes, secreting bicarbonate ions that neutralize the acids. It's as if your internal superhero team is at work, ensuring your stomach remains unscathed by its own powerful brew. Number 2. Now, have you ever felt like a swarm of butterflies is fluttering in your stomach? Well, get ready for the big reveal. Those fluttering sensations might just be whispers from the second brain in your tummy. Yep, a second brain, you heard it right. Hidden in the intricate walls of your gut, this brain, a chain of neurons called plexus, spans 30 meters from your esophagus to anus. Scientists call it the enteric nervous system, part of your autonomic nervous system, responsible for bodily functions beyond your conscious control. With about 100 million neurons, equal to the entire spinal cord, this gut-brain weaves connections between digestion, mood, and health. The communication between these gut neurons and your brain is known as the gut-brain connection, a hot research topic. This link allows emotional experiences to register as gastrointestinal distress. Imagine walking down a quiet street at night. Suddenly, your stomach churns, an eerie feeling that something's amiss. Without logical explanation, you change your route. Later, you find out the street you avoided had hidden danger. That gut feeling, an instinct you can hardly explain, but we have all heard of before, helped you dodge potential trouble. It's your body reacting to life's twists, guided by the mysterious second brain in your gut. Historically, it's been a practice embraced by the prominent figures, including Albert Einstein, who said, "I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I'm right. I do not know that I am." Does this make you ponder if your gut instinct is real? Let's hear from the gut experts. Vince Callahan, a neuroeducational psychologist, says, "Your gut instinct goes way deeper than cognitive or emotional intelligence. It's a primal instinct, a leftover from when humans had to decide to fight, fly, or freeze. Gut feelings are there to protect you." Rudolph Bedford, MD, a gastroenterologist, adds, "Gut feelings do happen in the gut. Your brain is directly tied to your gut through a network of neurons." In the wise words of Dr. Joyce Diane Brothers, the renowned psychologist, "Trust your hunches. They're usually based on facts filed away just below the conscious level." So next time you feel those butterflies or a sudden gut feeling, maybe it's your second brain dropping a hint. Trust your gut. It's got your back in ways you can't even imagine. Number 1. Did you know you're blind for about 40 minutes every day, even when your eyes are wide open and functioning? Sounds crazy, huh? Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the science of how your brain plays tricks on you without you even realizing it. Picture this. You're in the middle of something, and suddenly you glance at an analog clock to check the time. In that moment, the first second seems to drag on, as if time has decided to hang on. After this brief pause, time kicks back into gear, and the clock resumes its ticking as if nothing happened. This is not just some crazy psychic stuff, it's a legitimate phenomenon known as the stopped clock illusion. Have you ever wondered why your shaky handheld cameras capture blurry images, but your eyes, being a different type of camera, don't see a blurry world around you when moving rapidly from one thing to another? This is thanks to a magical phenomenon called saccadic masking. Your eyes are like super high-tech cameras, but with a twist. When your eyes move rapidly, your brain has this incredible ability called saccadic masking, blocking those potentially dizzying, blurry images. Your brain works its magic, replacing the blur with static images of the next thing you are about to focus on. It all happens so fast that you don't even notice it. Your brain stretches and maintains the same image for a bit longer to cover up the initial blur caused by your eye movement, creating an illusion that the first second is longer than the following seconds. Your eyes execute these rapid movements about 3 times every second, adding up to hundreds of thousands of times a day. It's a remarkable feat that keeps you seamlessly connected to the world around you. But here's the kicker. During these rapid eye jumps called saccades, you go momentarily blind. Yep, you heard that right. Otherwise, the world would just become a blurry mess every time you shift your gaze. There are 2 main types of this saccadic masking magic: flash saccadic suppression and saccadic suppression of image displacement. The first makes you miss a flash of light during quick eye movements, and the second makes you oblivious to tiny changes while your eyes are on the move. This whole concept was first discovered way back in 1898 by Erdman and Dodge. They were doing some experiments and found that people couldn't see their own eyes moving when they looked in the mirror. Try it yourself. Look in a mirror and shift your gaze from one eye to the other. Spoiler alert, you won't see your eyes moving. So next time you're marveling at the world around you, appreciate the beauty in every blink. As we conclude this extraordinary journey into the unseen world within you, take a moment to embrace the wonders that make you beautifully, uniquely you.